Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm, of course, Hickory the Drunken Unrolling. Welcome back to Hickory Reacts. And today on the channel, we're checking out some more Hi-Rez. He's back with Jimmy Levy. This one's called God Over Government. Let's get into it.
They want you locked in your home without God and alone. Don't want you looking up Dr. Sebi and Robert Malone.
Oh, right out the gate with facts.
The truth blocked on your phones. They call the shots from their throne. These politicians and these doctors, they are not in control. Jim.
Yeah, that's very much true. They think they are, but they're not. The narrative is clearly falling apart at this point, and people are catching on. And not just the based people who pay attention, but the normies, I think, are starting to wake up a little. Hoping so. We'll see.
Uncover the face that the Lord created so it can be seen.
Love this guy's voice.
Tired of the fake trending all over the place. We just want to be free.
Tired of the fake trending all over the place. We just want to be free. Yeah, sick of all the fake treading as well.
There's no fear with faith is praising, still we're hiding underneath all the passive threats and trauma that came from this tyranny.
Oh, JP up there. Introduced my man Brad. 5 times August. Big fan. Great dude. Came on my show. It was phenomenal. You should go check out that episode. We had a really good discussion. And hope to have him on in the future too.
We won't bow down to the golden cow and do as it pleases. We don't care what they say. It's God over the government.
And this is like a message I can agree with even as a non-theistic. I'm not necessarily a religious dude by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I can't be. I practice the dark arts. I'm a magician. But yeah, I would agree. Faith and your God on whatever that may be over government any day.
Won't have it any other way. It's God over the government. And we just don't understand how they put their faith in man.
Yeah, I don't. It's a good point. They do. I am the science.
We don't care what they say. It's God over the government.
Oh, okay. Getting into the, well, I guess the second verse, maybe the first. I don't know. But phenomenal. Jimmy's voice, absolutely incredible. He's killing it again. Absolutely love these dudes as a pair because they go really, really well together with the beautiful singing choruses and the direct rap verses go really, really well together. This is like a, it sounds cheesy and for the song, but it's a match made in heaven.
God over government, lies that they covering, innocent suffering, won't let our freedom just crumble and disappear without a fight in the struggle. They want us so sick and don't want you recovering.
Ooh, they want us all sick and don't want you recovering. That's true. That's a very much true statement. We're not working on solving the issue, or no treatment. Just jabs.
Want you depressed and addicted to pills that they're giving. Not trusting decisions of these politicians. Right or left wing, it's not really that different. But fashion in prison, they want.
No, they're not that different. They agree on a lot of things, but they're framed differently. And I literally see this all the time where people disagree on the wording of things, but generally agree on the overall concept and think each other are stupid, even though they believe in the same shit. It's absolutely amazing.
Want you dependent on them as a sickness. When God is my witness, I don't need permission. They causing division through our television. They coming for children and all the traditions.
They're causing division through the television. They're coming for crap. I lost it. They're causing division
through our television.
They're coming for children and all our traditions. Yeah, that's true. Oh, the final variant is tyranny. That's a great sign. True story. That's the final one.
Coming for children and all the traditions. So get ammunition, prepare for the war. The revolution is in store. I'm waiting for them at my door, removing our freedoms through force, of course.
Ooh, I'm waiting for them at my door, removing our freedoms through force, of course. Yeah. Love this. Freedom is my right, not a privilege. Yeah, and for all the people who think rights should be suspended during times of emergency, that shit's not in the Constitution. There's rights cannot be suspended no matter what. And the forefathers dealt with pandemics during their time. I mean, smallpox was killing tons of people back when the Constitution was written, but they didn't put a clause in there for medical issues, or there's nothing in the First Amendment about misinformation, I do believe. So I like to remind all these people that, they don't get to decide what the rights are. The rights are given. God-given, if you believe in this. I believe they're just inherent to all human beings. Even in countries that have governments that deny those rights, those governments should be overturned.
Judgment day is more important than court. I feel this deep in my bones in my core. I'm going hard till the freedom restored, or until they put me up in the floor.
Ooh. We're gonna go back.
Removing our freedoms to force, of course. Judgment day is more important than court. I feel this deep in my bones in my core.
Judgment day is more important than court. Feel this deep in my bones in my core.
I'm going hard till the freedom restored, or until they put me up in the floor. We don't care what they say, it's God over the government.
Yep. They against mandates. Yeah, they had a whole big freedom rally. They got pretty much ignored. The freedom rally. They had a anti-mandate rally in DC that pretty much got ignored by the mainstream media. But there were some amazing performances there. Of course, Hi-Rez, Jimmy Levy, 5 times August, JP Spears spoke. A lot of Malone and a lot of other medical professionals who were not part of the establishment spoke. And it pretty much got ignored by the media. And that's this is Ottawa, I do believe. She is vaxxed, she's unvaxxed, together in march against mandates. Well done, guys. Well done.
Hey, a patient that's cured is a customer lost. People still buying at the Holocaust.
Ooh. A patient that's cured is a customer lost. Well fucking said, Mr. Hi-Rez. I'm impressed. That's well done.
Patient that's cured is a customer lost. People still buying at the Holocaust. Happening in front of their eyes while people just die. Stop their mandation, these laws.
Yep, that's true. That did happen, and it's still happening. There's one happening in China right now and we just sent our athletes over there to get probed and tested and made sure that they're all, plumb full of their big pharma shots. And and meanwhile there is full on camps of people over there with no rights, who are being having awful things done to them. And no, we're it's cool. We can trade with them. They're fine. It's not, if it's for profit, we can. Yeah, scumbags.
Hey, government want to replace all the parents. We cannot let them go tear us apart. Whether this all is apparent or not. Don't care if these Karens are caring or not.
Ooh, don't care if these Karens are caring or not. Not our kids, more harm. Yep. We're the people. You will not enslave us. Awesome.
We're gonna be one nation, God under. If we're not one nation under God, bringing the people together through music. Me and Jimmy never gonna stop.
Yeah. That would have been fun. I got to look up their performance. It looks like they had a good time up there.
I ain't trusting no CNN, MSNBC, and no Fox. Hey, all get funded from the same people trying to keep us all in that box.
Yep, that's true. Don't trust CNN, MSNBC, or Fox. And whenever somebody, I'm like, but there's a mainstream establishment driving this media or narrative. They're like, oh, what? You have Fox News, and I'm like, Fox is just as establishment and practically as left as, well, I'm not going to say as CNN because they are literally state media, but they're not great. They've got like 2 or 3 decent people working over there, and that's about it. And the rest are these establishment slimy scumbags that seem to have taken over every other media outlet.
Hey, I ain't doing this for money. I ain't doing this for no props. We got to start holding politicians accountable, and that's one.
Agreed. That would be a radical idea, right? Absolutely radical, far right extremist he is, saying that we need to hold politicians accountable. Yeah, good Lord, that just we can't be doing that.
We don't care what they say, it's God over the government. Won't have it any other way, it's God over the government.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great sign. Yeah, vaccinated nurses can work with COVID, but unvaccinated nurses can't work symptom-free and healthy. Yep, it's an interesting thing, right? Even though, doesn't still the people with the shots can still spread the disease around. Yeah, there's some really interesting rules. Things like that happen when you fire a bunch of people for not wanting to be forced to do something, then find out you're short-staffed and you need to make all the people that did comply work harder and longer and to fill in the spots of the people that did not comply. Because, yeah, because they didn't pass the purity test.
And we just don't understand how they put their faith in man. We don't care what they say, it's God over the government.
Oh, this is great. So beautiful. Their videos are great, man. They get such good shots.
If we're not one nation under God.
Dear Democratic Party, you lost me at mandate. Sincerely, a lifelong liberal. And that's how it should be for most people, right? I feel like I'm maybe, I guess not. I don't know. There's a bunch of lifelong Democrat people around me that are all pro-authoritarianism now. But yeah, I'd like to think this is more normal.
Then we will be one nation going under.
If we're not one nation under God, then we'll be one nation going under. Yeah, it might be too late for that regardless.
We won't get our freedom by comply.
We need healers, not dealers. That was a great sign. And love that. We won't get our freedom by complying. Yeah, no, you can't comply your way out of tyranny.
So parents, please protect your sons and daughters.
Wake the flock up. Yes, little man. Yes, thank you. Oh, that's phenomenal. That makes me happy. Like, so happy.
We don't care what they say, it's God over the government.
Oh, gotta look back at that sign. Sorry, this has been as much a sign review as it's been a reaction video. No lockdowns, no mandates, no passports. Yes to freedom, yes to choice. Yeah. Yep, agreed.
Won't have it any other way, it's God over.
Who does Big Pharma own besides Fauci, your local politician, employer, college? Hashtag follow the money. Yep. I think it just came out the other day that the like number one shareholder for Spotify also happens to be the number one shareholder for Moderna. And then also they followed back the Rogan hit piece with him saying the no word over and over, right back to his Democratic super PAC. Yeah, there's definitely, they try to pretend that these things are grassroots, but nothing for the establishment really happens grassroots because only brainwashed people who need to be led are part of the establishment other than the few that are actually calling the shots at the top. I mean, even the people who look like they're in power right now are not the ones in power. They're just the sheep following the people that tell them what to do. Grassroots organizations usually happen on the far left or the center or the right. They don't generally happen from the left.
And we just don't understand how they put their faith in man. We don't care what they say, it's God over the government.
I wonder if they shot all these at the same time, but if not, these guys are in DC filming a whole lot. One has not only a legal but a moral responsibility to obey just laws. Conversely, one has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws. Yep, that's a great quote. Martin Luther King Jr. Oh, another phenomenal tune by Hi-Rez and Jimmy Levy. Absolutely glad that I found Hi-Rez. And, well, he led me down the Krishna rabbit hole, which was totally cool, too. But glad he's such a good based artist. It's nice to have people who speak truth and modern protest music. Like Hi-Rez, 5 Times August, a lot of these guys coming out and not necessarily being even right-wing, but just anti-establishment is nice, because when I grew up, everybody was fucking anti-establishment, and now it's cool to be pro-establishment. We actually had a chat with Nick Grandchamp about how punk rockers are no longer punk rock because they're all pro-government now. That was interesting on the show. Anyways, that's all I got on this one. Sorry for rambling. Thank you guys for joining me. I am, of course, Hickory, the drunk underwhelming. And if you want to see a drunk magician react to things he has no business reacting to, down there in the comment sections where you should be leaving that shit. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, drunk magician out. Cheers.